Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genevieve. For today's video, I am so excited, and that is because we are filling my recently transformed hutch up with all of my ironstone. If you missed the video where I recently transformed the inside of this hutch with beadboard and chalk paint, I will link that video for you guys down below. But I recently just painted the whole inside of this, and it just makes everything pop a little bit more. So I am loving this newly transformed hutch with the wooden details on the outside. These glass doors slide across, so it just looks so great with like the whole collection in there. I started propping some pieces in there to decide how I wanted things to kind of go. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to start filling up this hutch with loads of ironstone pieces. Might go through a couple of my favorites here and there, show you some of the labels on the bottom. I know a lot of you guys that follow me are also fellow ironstone lovers, so I'll go through some amazing pieces. Before I get started, I do want to show you 3 new pieces that I picked up at an antique store last week, so I'm going to go over them very quickly. I got this amazing ironstone pitcher, and it has this gorgeous label on the bottom, ironstone warranted, has some beautiful crazing and details and cracking and all of the things that I absolutely love. So I got another pitcher. This find is incredible. I've never seen one of these out in the wild before. I see them on Instagram and in other people's hauls, but I found this like riser or compote. If you can see like all of the different crazing on it and discoloration. It's small, it looks like a little, like a white cake stand almost, but I absolutely love this. It's not labeled or anything, but she is darling. And then my favorite find is this amazing scalloped bowl. I have been looking for one of these for the longest time, and the antique store that I got it from, he always gives me such a good discount. He knows that I am the girl that buys all of his ironstone. He was thrilled that I found that piece. He wanted it to go to me. Very sweet guy that runs this antique store, but this has the most amazing detail on it. I am obsessed, and it's not labeled or anything, but this is definitely an ironstone bowl. He charged me, let's see, I want to say 30, I want to say maybe like $60 for all 3 pieces. It was such an amazing deal. So yeah, I got some really great treasures the other day. I just wanted to show you those 3 pieces before we got into decorating. I am surrounded by ironstone, marmalade jars, cash register tags, Santa mugs. So this is gonna be quite a video. I hope you're ready. We have a lot of pieces to stick in this hutch, and I'm not even playing. Like, we have a lot of things to hoard into this hutch. So hope you're ready. Let's get into it. My biggest piece of advice when decorating a large hutch is to pick a theme or a collection of some sort that all meshes well together. So that is why I decided to do all of my ironstone white dishes in here, because they all mix so well together. So on each shelf, I'm filling in with most of my larger pieces, and then toward the end of the video, you will see me go in with more smaller filler decor pieces. So if you watch my channel already, you know I'm a lover of all things neutral, woods, whites, creams, tans, grays. I know this is a lot of white going on in my hutch, but stay with me. I promise we're adding in some Christmassy red shortly, some bottle brush trees. We do have some Christmas coming, I promise. This adorable mug is from Target this year. I will try to link it down below for you guys. I think he mixes in so well with Ironstone and your vintage Santa collection. And then this riser is actually from HomeGoods. They have an awesome selection of solid white dishes that you can use to mix in with your Ironstone. If you guys remember the video where I shared me scoring this huge Ironstone platter at the Goodwill for like $5.99, this thing, I held it up to my torso. It's literally the size of my entire torso. It's gigantic. I can't lay it flat because the hutch doors will not close. So with my two larger Ironstone platters, I decided to lean them up against the back of the hutch as a little backdrop. We're moving on to the other side of the hutch, and I was so excited to use this new dish rack that I shared with you guys in a recent video, and unfortunately it is too wide. I can't shut the hutch doors if it sits on the shelf, so I decided I want to use it. Let me just prop it up against the back. Don't forget to try to use things in the way they are not intended. You know, there are so many different ways to display antiques. You don't always have to use them for their intended purpose. So we used that dish rack as a little backdrop, and I think it turned out really cute. Okay, but seriously, how stinking cute is this Santa cookie jar? His little rosy cheeks, the gingerbread he's holding, and then I just stuck him out of some Ironstone bowls like he's peeking out. Can you even? I literally am obsessed with him. I found him at Walmart on a whim. I will link him down below if I can find him. And if you would, just please ignore the dry shampoo at the top of my scalp. It's a really good look for me going on in this video. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I absolutely love this giant Anchor Hocking 1-gallon jar. I picked mine up at Walmart for around $11, I believe, and it's a great way for you to collect items all in one area so that it doesn't look too overwhelming. So I have a bunch of wooden utensils, butter paddles, an old wooden handled mixer is in there. Just a great way for you to display a collection. As I was decorating this hutch, I was trying to think of ways to decorate for Christmas without it screaming Christmas. I know I have like Santa faces and all of that stuff, but I didn't want to just fill it with Christmas decor. So I pulled out some ribbon and I started tying it to random pieces in the hutch. So that's what I'm doing here, just sticking a piece of ribbon around the handle on the cutting board. And it's such an easy way and a really affordable way for you to add a Christmas touch without having to go buy Christmas items, if you know what I mean. It's so funny to me that I have all of these pieces that I have collected over the years, and I can still remember where some of them are from, either by the crazing or the labels. I can flip one over and remember what antique store I was in. I can remember what Goodwill I was in or a thrift store, and it just makes me smile and also makes me wonder the stories behind these pieces. Some of these pieces are so old, it's actually incredible that they're intact and have made it to me, and it makes me cherish them even more. The way you decorate your home and the way I decorate my home, everybody has their own personal preference. And with hutches and cabinets, I love to fill them up. I love stacks of dishes and just little trinkets mixed in all over the place. I think it looks more cohesive and just more put together. So you'll see here I'm adding in lots of little things, adding in some Santa mugs, I'm adding in butter stamps, I'm adding in marmalade jars, all different things to just fill in the gaps because I feel like it makes it look a little bit more cohesive. And let's be honest, I have a million knickknacks that I can use to fill this baby up, so we're filling it up. Something to know about me, I am absolutely obsessed with The Grinch. I could honestly watch it 24 hours a day. I never get sick of it. It makes me laugh out loud every single time I watch it. It is my absolute favorite movie of all time. So I had to add in these Grinch salt and pepper shakers, Grinch and Max. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby last year and I love them. I recently shared these measuring spoons in an antique haul, and you guys left me so many amazing comments about how you remember your family members used to have these, your grandmother used to have these, your mom, your dad, and I felt like that was such a cool thing to share with you guys, and it made me smile because it felt like you guys were able to relive some cool memories, and those comments just really made me smile. I felt like some of these little creamers and the marmalade jars needed something extra, so I remembered I had a bag of these bottle brush trees in my Christmas tote, so I ran and grabbed those. I'm just sticking them in all different areas of my hutch. Most of these are short ones, so my little hack that I use that I will show you is just stuffing a paper towel in there. Paper towel, newspaper, and you can let the bottle brush tree just sit right on top of that. I'm not gonna lie, I usually struggle to decorate the top of my hutch. I never really love the way that it turns out when I decorate it. However, for this Christmas season, I actually really love how the top of the hutch turned out. And I think that is because of this gorgeous stack of Ironstone wash bowls. I think they look really nice on the end. And then I am so glad that I picked up this dish drying rack. This is another vintage drying rack. I wasn't gonna get it because I thought to myself, you just bought one a couple weeks ago, but I put one on the top of the hutch and I was able to display Ironstone platters on it. And I think it looks so beautiful on the top of this hutch. I needed something to be a little filler for in between these dishes, so I grabbed a scale, but then realized it was pretty hidden, so I grabbed a little shoebox from the garage and propped that up there, and no worries, you won't be able to see the navy blue box because we're gonna hang up some garland. This garland I scored from Marshall's last year, so I can't link it, but it is that like real touch garland. It's absolutely beautiful. We are just about finished decorating this gorgeous piece of furniture, and I want you guys to stay tuned till the end of the video. I put one last final finishing touch on the piece, and then I show you what it looks like at night, so stay tuned. But before I show you those clips of it at night, enjoy the overview of how this beautiful hutch turned out. I am in love. The one last finishing touch on this piece of furniture are these gorgeous lights. They are battery operated. They come on at the same time every single night, and they just give the piece such a beautiful ambiance at night. So enjoy a couple clips of how this looks in my dining room with all of the lights out. It is so cozy and so beautiful for the Christmas season. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me and decorating my dining room hutch for the Christmas season. I am absolutely loving how my hutch turned out after I transformed the inside of this cabinet. If you have a cabinet in your house that you love but it just needs a little something extra, consider painting it white inside. All of my dishes just pop way more. It looks so cohesive in there, and I am just absolutely loving it. As always, if I can link anything in the description box, I will. Almost everything here is collected and hunted for at antique stores and Goodwills. As you know, if you watch my channel, most things that I have in my home I cannot link for you because I am a thrifter and antiquer. However, I know that my little Santa cookie jar, my Big Lots mug, and my Target mug are all things that I can potentially link for you. So if I can find a link, it will be in the description for you all. I am off from my full-time nursing job for almost 2 weeks, so I am so excited. I am so excited I could cry. I haven't had a vacation this long since Nick and I got married and went on our honeymoon last May. So I am so blessed, so excited. So I have lots of content coming. I'm hoping to really bust out some videos this December and get you guys loads of content. So make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.